Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. It is the week of July 8th and here in Korea we are full on in the middle of monsoon season, which I have very mixed feelings about. I sometimes love the cozy rainy vibes and then other times I just really miss the sunny weather. It's been cloudy here literally every day, but sometimes the sun will peek through for a couple of hours, so I can't complain too much. But for today's video, I wanted to kind of just like showcase to you guys work-life balance here in Korea. As you guys know, I am a freelancer, so I don't really go to a normal office setting every day. But the thing about my job is some weeks I'll have really busy weeks where I feel like I can't catch up, and then other weeks things will be a little bit slower. And I feel like lately it's kind of just been a little bit of everything, which I'm super grateful for. I've actually gone to Seoul twice already this month and I'm going back again tomorrow. So things have been pretty busy, but I'm really grateful. I would not have it any other way. So hi, happy Monday. It is about 10 o'clock right now. I walked Cleo, had my breakfast, and I did a little bit of computer work. I'm about to go to a Pilates class, which exercise is like a non-negotiable for me. I love starting my day off that way. For the longest time, I was an evening exercise gal, but now I just love it so much more in the morning. It's so nice. And then after that, we're gonna be parking up at a cafe for several hours because I have a giant kind of like portfolio thing I need to work on. It's for visa purposes. Like every half year, you usually have to show immigration, like what work you've done and all that kind of stuff, and that's what we have to work on today. I don't think it's going to take too long because I've done it before, so I kind of have it down to like a science, but it definitely is like a very detailed process. So we're going to go to a cafe after working out. That's going to be our main task today. We're going to go ahead and get ready, head to our workout, and then I'll see you guys at the cafe. Right, good evening. I literally just worked in that cafe all afternoon, but we got the job done, so that's a good feeling. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we're gonna do a little bit of late night meal prep. Do you guys meal prep? Please let me know if you do or not. Have you seen benefits from it? What I really like to do is just sometimes prep a couple of ingredients beforehand, so that way if I want to eat something I can just kind of combine a couple things that are already cooked. It just makes my life so much easier. Anyways, we're gonna do a little meal prepping, and I'm actually excited for this one because we're gonna be using a new ingredient. I'm gonna make my overnight oats with goat milk, which I've never had before. I got this because I've heard it can be easier to digest compared to other types of milk, and also it has probiotics which are good for the dog, so I'm going to be kind of sharing this with Cleo. I'll just give her like a tiny little bit every day. So we're going to use this to make our overnight oats. And once again, if any of you guys have had goat milk, or if you prefer any other kind of milk over cow's milk, let me know. I've had like almond milk, oat milk, all those other things, and I honestly feel like they just don't do good things for my skin. Like I can always see a direct correlation, which is why I'm trying this out. And I've also been thinking about making my own almond milk. Maybe we'll do that in a future vlog. Hello, we are back in Seoul. I feel like I've been here so many times this month. This is my 3rd trip here. I was invited to attend a little cocktail party with one of my favorite brands, which is Hui. They're owned by the same people as Numbajin. You guys might have heard of Hui online from their little lip pots that are super viral and famous. Well, they're coming out with another product, which is kind of like the theme of the launch party I'm going to tonight, so I'm really excited. A lot of times when brands have little launch parties or get-togethers, they'll have like a little theme for the outfit, and the theme tonight is denim and yellow. So I'm going to show you guys my outfit. Let me get my shoes on first to give you guys the full effect. Here is the fit. We've got some little denim jeans on, cute little heels, and then here is our yellow. I do not remember the last time I wore a little hair bow in my hair. Do you guys see it? It's so fun. And then for the purse, I'm actually just going to use this little brown bag over the shoulder, and I think it's going to rain, so I need to grab this. Should I bring this? I think I should bring this. I'll regret it if I don't. Oh, and also, quick little hotel tour. I'm staying in Seongsu, which is where the launch party is, and this is my little room. It's very cute, very pink, girly vibes. The bathroom was also really nice. It's the perfect, small, cute little room just for one night. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's go have a fun evening in Seongsu. We're going to the event at Your Naked Cheese. I don't know if any of you guys have been there. To be honest, it has been so long since I've been to a little influencer party brand type of thing. Just because I do live in Busan, it's hard for me to make it up to Seoul for all the ones I get invited to. I'm always so grateful when I do again invite, but this is one of those brands that I just was like so freaking honored to get the invite to, so I had to come. And it's fun. It gives me an excuse to kind of like dress up, see my friends, and just have a good old night out by myself.
오늘날 아침에 하는 게 아니었어?
Alright, we are back from the event. I just have to say that was such a good evening. Shout out to Fui for putting on such a nice, chill but fun, all around the best vibes evening. Now we are ending off the evening with some ramen. If you guys come to Korea, or if you're looking for a good new type of ramen, this is my favorite, Jin Ramen. Honestly, was not planning to eat this, but then Sue Beauty was like, oh, I'm in the mood for ramen, and I was like, oh crap. If you say the word ramen, that is probably not going to come out of my head. So fun fact y'all about Korean hotels, all of them, even like the cheapest of ones, will come with a tea kettle, and then you can just make your own ramen nice and easily. I slept so well last night. Ended up waking up at around 6:30. I was so surprised because I was super sure it was going to be thundering, storming, lightning, because that's what the weather had said yesterday. It's super sunny. It's like the clearest day ever, so that's great. We had a 10 a.m. train home to Busan today, but I thought we would stop first at Cafe Onion here in Seongsu because it is one of those cafes that I've been trying to go to for the longest time. I think I've rolled up to it a couple times before, and it's always been either too busy or their bread was all sold out, something like that. But they are one of the cafes that actually opens early here. If you guys didn't know, a lot of times in Korea, coffee shops, cafes, they don't really open until 10 or usually like 11. So to have one that opens up at 8 is really great. So we're gonna stop by there first before we go catch our train, get a little bite to eat, a little morning cup of joe. I'm just gonna do a little bit of light makeup this morning, and I'm gonna use the Flee egg cushion for the first time. They had mentioned that this is a little bit more of a matte finish. It's not as dewy as their other cushion, and what I really like is it has SPF 50 plus PA+++ in it, which we love a SPF friendly cushion. I think they said you should just like do a little swipe and then a tap. Definitely think I picked the right shade, so that's a good feeling. I'm not even being biased right now, but oh my gosh, I like how easy it is to buff out. It does not look super cakey. I was worried because I didn't bring like all of my skincare for a really good base. I just brought like a little bit of travel skincare. This is perfect. You guys can see there's like a little bit of dewiness to it, but it definitely does have like a slightly mattifying effect. Yay, I'm so happy with it. I will keep you guys updated on how I feel after wearing this all day. Obviously, you gotta, you know, look out for those things. It's not just all about your first impressions. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready. We're gonna walk over to the cafe. It's about a 15-minute walk, so that'll be good to get some morning steps in, and then we're gonna head home. I miss Cleo. It was so funny. My boyfriend sending me pictures of her last night. Like, she's just so sassy, and she has such a routine, and when someone else is watching her, she does not let them forget. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit at Cafe Onion. We are back in Busan. I took the train and got back in at about like 1:15, 1:30 p.m. It's so nice getting home early in the day because I feel like I just have time to do so much more with my day. I was doing some editing, catching up on emails. I went on a really nice long walk with Cleo because I just felt like it had been, you know, too long since I had steps with her, since it was raining for the past couple days. We actually did have some nice weather here this afternoon, and now it's like very much storm is approaching vibes. It's like very gloomy and dark. It's only about 5:30, but I feel like it's just getting dark already. So we are just having a nice cozy evening. I'm gonna work for another hour or so, and then I actually have a 7:30 yoga class tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. It's like my favorite part of Wednesdays, having like that little hump day thing to look forward to. So we're gonna go to that this evening. The instructor of this yoga class, her name is Bonnie. She's become one of my really good friends here in Busan. One of the reasons I love her so much is she is so incredibly environmentally friendly, forward. She's really brought a lot of awareness to my life and other people's lives just about how to be more eco-friendly and environmentally forward. Something she's also shared with me recently is that July is actually plastic free month, and she basically just encouraged me to pick one thing that I use too much or like I'm overly consuming when it comes to plastic, and just try my best to cut it out. So what I'm cutting out, let me show you guys, are these vino bags. We have a bunch of them in our kitchen and we're just not using them right now as much as we did in the past. I'm trying to make a much more conscious effort to only save these for if I really have to use one, which, let's be real, we don't really need to use these. I have plenty of Tupperware. In fact, I think something I'm actually gonna do is just go ahead and put these up in the cabinet so that I'm not even like tempted to reach down and grab one. It's been going well most of this month, but I have had to reach a couple of times for it. So I'm gonna go and just put it up there. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if any of you are trying to join me on this little plastic-free July challenge I'm doing, I would love to hear like something you would want to give up. As I said, it's like halfway through July, but that does not mean it's too late. If you guys want to join this challenge with me, let me know. I love doing stuff with you guys. Cleo's looking at me. I think she's hungry. Okay, I'm gonna feed her. I need to get this show on the road because time is gonna go by fast. I'm gonna feed her, head to yoga soon, and then I will see you guys later on. Hello, it is the next day now. I just got out of a nail appointment. I just got red for the second month in a row. Who is she? I was considering doing like a milky pink, but I feel like the color like wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So I was like, let's just do red again. And I also got red on my toes. So yay, I'm so happy to have my new red nails again. I love going to get my nails done, but holy crap, it takes so long when you get a mani and a pedi. It took 3 hours. So I'm gonna try and save this half-wasted day. Luckily, I was really productive this morning. I did some work, but I have some housework I wanna finish up, and then also I'm gonna finish up some editing. Just finishing up here a very good and productive video planning sesh. I like to do these every so often just to kind of get myself like on the right page and figure out what I'm doing for the next several weeks as far as my channel goes. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the encouragement lately. I did open up a few weeks ago about how I was feeling very slumpy and not necessarily unmotivated, but I had been having crazy perfectionism thoughts going on in my head, and I mean some of the thoughts are still there, but it's gotten a lot better, and a lot of it has been thanks to the encouragements of all of you, so thank you so much. A couple other things that I've done in my life recently that have helped kind of, you know, make things better. First of all, the whole caffeine situation, I told you guys recently, but I've made a huge switch to decaf, so this coffee is actually mostly decaf. I buy decaf espresso, and it's just made a world of a difference. Like, I don't get crazy shakes, jitters. I no longer want to just like curl up into a ball in the middle of the day like I used to, and I do think a lot of it has to do with decreasing my caffeine consumption. I will still sometimes put a tiny bit of real espresso in here, but for the most part I'm doing decaf. It's also nice because I feel like now in the morning I'm able to naturally wake myself up just with water, healthy breakfast, morning steps, and getting like an adequate amount of sleep, and I'm no longer relying on caffeine, so that's a great feeling. The other thing I recently done, which has helped, you know, make things a little bit better, is I actually got a new camera, which I filmed most of this video with. I got the Canon M6 Mark II. If you guys didn't know, about a year ago I switched from Canon to Sony. I had a really nice Sony camera, and it was literally like top level quality, like cinematic vibes, very nice. But over time there were just little things about the camera that started to bother me, and I knew that it was time to just make a switch. The main thing that was really getting to me was I felt like the colors when I filmed inside were not translating onto my editing software correctly. My house was looking very different. I don't know, like it was looking like a completely different color. In my bedroom it was very yellow. I mean, there's a lot of yellow tones in our house, but when I would edit it would be so yellow or grayish, and I like a much more clear, bright look, and I wasn't able to get that with the Sony anymore, so that was really bothering me. And there were a couple other things, like the lens didn't have any zoom feature, and I was constantly accidentally clicking the slow motion button, and I'm glad I gave Sony a try, but I'm honestly really happy to be back with Canon. However, I will say I'm holding on to this little Sony, like, what is this, like a little, it's a vlogging camera, which I have used for a lot of my YouTube videos. This is the Sony I was talking about just now then, but I will be holding on to this one because it's actually really good quality, and I like bringing it, like if I'm cafe hopping and I don't want a big camera with me. This is the Sony ZV-1F, so I really do like this. And then for the fisheye content that I film sometimes, I use this little Canon Vixia Mini. So a lot of cameras going on here, but the main thing I wanted to say is I did get this new camera. Let me know how you guys like it. I do have to say I really do think getting a new camera has made a really big difference, because I'm no longer having those feelings of like anxiety when I film and I edit, because I just know that the colors are going to be translating correctly when I'm editing. So yeah, major first world problems over here, but that's a real thing. So if you feel like this video has been a little bit different quality, you're not crazy, it has been. Anyways, just wanted to update you guys on that. Now we're gonna do a little bit of power speed cleaning. I don't know about you guys, but when you work from home, I feel like your house just constantly gets dirty. And then later I'm actually gonna grab a little tea with my friend, and then we're gonna go to a Pilates. So it should be a good evening. We are very much making up for that 3-hour nail appointment I had earlier today. Okay, literal one of the best feelings, one of like the top 5 best feelings is when you're showered, you've eaten, you've finished your workout, and you have literally nothing to do all by like 9:30, 10. I mean, it's just such a good feeling knowing that you're about to get a good night's sleep. I mentioned earlier that I've been trying to prioritize good sleep. It's been helping a lot with just like how I'm feeling and my hormone levels all throughout the day. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend going to bed earlier, prioritizing, making that a priority. It is definitely worth it. That is going to wrap it up for the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun filming all week. I love these style videos where I just get to take you guys all about throughout my week and just share little bits of everything. If you enjoyed this vlog, definitely give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments. What was your favorite part of it, favorite place that I went? And I also just wanted to say I hope you guys are having a great July. Is anybody else shook that it is literally past mid-July? I don't understand where is this summer going. I think this is going to go down as one of the fastest flying summers ever. It's just been going by so quick. If you watched until the end, comment below a cloud emoji, because this robe is very much giving cloud vibes. I love this robe so much. I've been like living in it all summer. Genuinely, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I did miss last week's upload. I talked about it on Instagram, but I just was not completely happy with the vlog, and obviously I'm trying to really work on those feelings of perfectionism. But I just want to say thank you for tuning back in all the way until the end of the vlog this week after I missed the last one. It really means a lot to me. We're gonna have a bonus vlog this week coming up on Wednesday. It's the vlog that I made in Seoul with Cleo. I know a lot of you guys are curious about that, so that will be on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye. Good night. I'm about to go get such good sleep.